Hello, you're watching NSG News, News with Integrity. And this is the Hot Seat, Ghana's authoritative patriotic program. I'm your host, Eamn, Liquid Eamn. And as some of you will know, the Hot Seat is Ghana's authoritative patriotic program. Now, the People's Viewpoint were out in the community, and the 52nd Ghana Police Academy graduation, we have our reporter, Nana Kay, who had the privilege of speaking to some Ghanaians on their views on policing on such a wonderful program, the 52nd Ghana Police Academy graduation. We join Nana Kay at Tesano Police Academy.
All right, so this is NSG News reporting live from Tesano, the police training school, where the 52nd inauguration of the police service is taking place. As a matter of fact, a lot has gone on today. It's been fun. It's been hilarious looking at how the police were parading left and right, up and down with their skills in their uniforms. So unique. And we're here to talk to some people to ask them about their views so far as policing in Ghana is concerned. My name is Nana Kay and you're watching NSG News. NSG News, News with Integrity. A very nice gentleman here that I would love to talk to. Boss, you're welcome to NSG News.
Thank you very much.
Please, your name?
I am Prince Simon Gikpara.
When it comes to the police service with citizens, what is your general view? Because, we know how the police tries much as possible to, keep our security calm so far as Ghana is concerned. What is your general view on Ghana's policing?
In my candid view, generally the police are doing their very best. However, the citizens are not giving them the needed cooperation, which we need to do our side. For the police, generally, they're doing well, especially under the current leadership. There are a lot of things going on, but except that the ordinary citizen has not come into terms with what the transformations are about. So we need their cooperation in order for them to give us their very best.
Okay. So you heard him. Citizens, just like me, please let's cooperate with the police for them to be able to give us their very best. What is your general view of policing in Ghana?
Yeah, policing in Ghana, there's more room for improvement, especially under this current IGP. You realize that there are police visibility all around, traffic light after traffic light, especially fast approaching Accra. Yeah, you can see a clean policing. But all I can say is there is more room for improvement, especially when it comes to rapid response to crime. Rapid response to crime. I think there is much more work to be done when it comes to rapid response whenever crime calls.
Wow, that's great. So all the way from Abo to support a friend that is more than a brother. This is NSG News reporting. So what will you tell those watching you right now so far as policing in Ghana is concerned?
The police service are here to protect us. My advice is to the government. The police must be served better.
Okay. They need to be given whatever they need, right?
Yes, of course.
So they can give us proper servicing.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. What will be your little advice so far as policing in Ghana is concerned?
Well, they've done a very great job, but I think improvements could be done.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much, my sister.
You're welcome back. As you've heard, probably production has just given you a glimpse of some of the comments that were made, but I'll encourage you to follow the link beneath this video to listen to the whole interview, what Ghanaians have to say about policing. But the hot seat would like to look at some of those comments from Country and People Point. As some of you will know, the hot seat is hot for country and people. Why? Because Ghana must work. Ghana can work. We want Ghana to work. And guess what we're going to do? Let's make Ghana work. Now, the People's Viewpoint Nana Kay then had the privilege of speaking to some Ghanaians, and they said police is doing very well. That is arguable to some of you Ghanaians when he said police is doing well based on personal experiences and some reports that you may have heard. But let's stick to what they have said. That the current police leadership, the IGP, is doing very well. He's doing a good job. But then some of us Ghanaians are asking that citizens should come to terms with the police transformation. In effect, there's some transformation going on. Without our cooperation, that may not come to fruition. So yes, the hot seat, we are also joining hands with that individual who is a Ghanaian, saying that our cooperation is required for good policing. Thank you very much. I hope we can do that. Now, the citizens' cooperation, mine is involved, yours is involved. But now let's come back to more room for improvement. Increased police visibility, Ghanaians are requesting for. We want to see more of the police in our community, not to bulldoze us, intimidate us, but to help enforce and see to it that law is adhered to. Beautiful stuff. I'm just going to run through some of the points, but then I'll come back with my own personal opinions on some of the interactions I've had with the police over 31st up into the 2024. Now, we talk about more room for improvement. Some of the those interviewed comment on crime and response. The police response rate is very low, and in some cases they don't respond at all. But from the hot seat, looking at our community, we think that the road networks is one very important aspect that could help with the police response to crime. You see, because if you live in a certain particular area where the road network is not very good and you call the police, it can only take them such a long time to arrive. So at this point, the hot seat we're calling on government that we need to come out with a program where roads within the residential community are fixed if it's government job. But if it's a private development, then government needs to have a regulation, a policy in place that before buildings are up and inhabitable, road networks are intact and ready for the use of the people. So yes, if the police response rate, if it's not negligence, refusal to respond, then the hot seat is saying the road network is one classic example. Something that even the ambulance is having a challenge to deal with. Let's go to the point where some call on government, advising the government that the police should be served well. Yes, of course, I've seen some of them well-dressed, very uniformed, and excellent in their dealings. And so they are asking for more equipment to help them to do their work and perform better. Some say police is doing a great job. It's arguable because some may have different experiences. But all the House can say is, let us all help the police to function satisfactorily. The police stop you, don't start challenging them. Engage with them why they have stopped you. If the police is asking you for something that as a Ghanaian violates your right, raise your hand and say, no, you're not going to do it. That's within your right too. So yes, collectively, we have a job to help the police function properly. But before I go, personal experience, I will give to the police that 50% they are functioning properly, 50% is still in those old days. If what one of the interview, those interviewed by Nana Kay is saying that the transformation going on, if that is one thing that we have to look at, those police that keep asking for money, I've experienced it myself. 30th, 31st, on my journey going to some parts of Ghana, 90% of the police I met were asking for money for no apparent reason, not because I've done something wrong. Those are some of the reasons why they are very much disrespected and challenged when there's no need for. But again, I have met yet some diligent, gallant police officers that will just stop you, look in the car, and just say, wave at you, off you go. That's what we're looking for. But so far, if we agree with what the viewers have said, without much of being critical on the hot seat, We say the IGP, well done and great more job, because the report is the transformation is coming, more visibility is required, police response to be improved, and then government to help equip the police efficiently for a successful functioning. And we are calling on Ghanaians also to cooperate with the police for a good policing. Till I come your way, I'm your host, Liquid Eamn, the hot seat. News with integrity. Thank you. Till we come your way, bye for now.